Remember when the factory whistle meant stability for entire towns? In 1965, starting at the local plant meant security for life, one job, one company, 40 years, then a pension. Today, the average worker changes jobs every 4 years, and those factories are empty shells. But that's not even the biggest change. Wait until you hear what happened to the American promise of steady work. Every morning at 6:45 a.m., the whistle from Youngstown Steel echoed across the valley. Men emerged from identical houses, lunch pails in hand, joining streams of workers flowing toward the gates. These weren't just employees heading to work, they were craftsmen, continuing legacies. Fathers and sons, sometimes 3 generations, punched the same time clocks. A young man starting in 1965 knew his future with mathematical certainty. Start at 18 after high school, learn the trade through apprenticeship, move from floor to supervisor over decades, retire at 58 with full pension. The path was worn smooth by thousands before him. Starting wage, $2.50 hourly, good money in 1965. By retirement, maybe $12 hourly as shift supervisor. Steady raises, predictable promotions, absolute security. The factory wasn't just employment, it was identity, community, life structure. But here's what that whistle really meant. Towns built around factories, stores opened at shift changes, bars knew every worker's drink, churches scheduled services around swing shifts. The company sponsored Little League, funded hospitals, supported schools. When the plant prospered, the town prospered. When orders increased, everyone celebrated. The social contract was unwritten but unbreakable. Loyalty for security. Workers didn't job hop seeking better wages. Companies didn't lay off during slow periods. Both sides understood mutual dependence. A man hired at Cleveland Rubber stayed at Cleveland Rubber. His skills grew specific to those machines, those processes, those products. The company invested in him through training, advancement, benefits. Leaving meant starting over, losing seniority, risking everything. Staying meant predictability, dignity, belonging. The daily rhythm shaped entire lives. First shift, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Second shift, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Third shift, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Workers bid shifts by seniority. After 20 years, you earned first shift, home for dinner, weekends free. The time clock ruled everything. Punch in late twice, get written up. But also, 40 hours guaranteed, overtime available, schedules predictable years ahead. Men planned lives around shift rotations, marriages, children, vacations, all synchronized with factory schedules. The work was hard, often dangerous, sometimes monotonous, but it meant something. That steel became bridges. Those tires rolled America forward. Those appliances filled homes. Workers took pride in quality, in craft, in contribution. Bad work reflected on you, your shift, your family name. Good work brought respect, advancement, security. The factory floor was hierarchical but fair. Apprentice to journeyman to master. Everyone knew where they stood, where they headed. Then, something shifted in American manufacturing. Fast forward to 2024. Those factory whistles are silent. Youngstown Steel closed in 1982. Cleveland Rubber moved operations to Mexico. The buildings stand empty, windows broken, parking lots cracked with weeds. The few manufacturing jobs remaining are different animals entirely. Temporary contracts through agencies. No benefits, no security, no path upward. Workers are associates or team members, never employees. The modern factory runs lean, skeleton crews operating computerized systems. One worker monitors what 20 did before. The skill is watching screens, not crafting products. Starting wage might be $15 hourly. Sounds better than 1965's $2.50. But adjusted for inflation, it's actually less. No pension, just 401k if you last long enough to vest. Health insurance costs more than rent. And lasting long enough? That's the real joke. The new employment reality is brutal. Contracts run 90 days, renewable at company discretion. Make it a year? Your veteran workforce, 5 years. Almost unheard of. Companies discovered treating workers as permanent temporary staff maximizes flexibility. minimizes obligation. No layoffs needed. Just don't renew contracts. No benefits required. Keep hours below thresholds. No loyalty expected or given. Workers adapt by never adapting. Keep skills generic, transferable. Never learn company-specific processes too deeply. Always watch for next opportunity. Resumes stay updated. LinkedIn profiles polished. Everyone's hustling, nobody's building. The average worker changes jobs 12 times over a career. Not by choice, by necessity. Companies restructure, offshore, automate. Entire departments vanish overnight. Skills become obsolete between breakfast and lunch. But here's what we really lost with those factory whistles. We lost identity through work. In 1965, I work at Ford meant something. It placed you in society, established your worth, predicted your future. Today's I'm between contracts or I do gig work means nothing, promises less. We lost geographic stability. Factory families lived near plants for generations. Kids attended same schools, parents did. Communities had continuity. Now, workers chase jobs across states, routes impossible to establish. We lost skill development. Apprenticeships taught patient mastery over years. Now, workers need immediate productivity. No time for learning curves when contracts are quarterly. We lost bargaining power. Factory workers organized, negotiated collectively. Today's dispersed contractors compete against each other, driving wages down. We lost predictability. That 40-year career path seems fantasy now. Workers can't plan beyond next contract. Mortgages require 30-year commitments, but jobs last 30 months. The death of company loyalty cuts both ways. Companies complain workers aren't loyal, won't commit, always job hunting. But they created this reality. You can't buy loyalty with 90-day contracts. You can't expect commitment while treating workers as disposable. Workers learn through layoffs, offshoring, and automation that loyalty is liability. The co-worker who stayed 20 years got same severance as someone there 20 months. Sometimes less. Newer workers cost less to eliminate. So, workers adapted. Loyalty goes to highest bidder. Skills get sold, not developed. Relationships stay shallow. Why bond with someone you'll never see after next restructuring? The workplace became transactional. Clock in, produce, clock out. No company picnics, no retirement parties, no gold watches. Just direct deposit and hope it continues. Modern manufacturing still exists, but it's unrecognizable. Today's factory is clean, quiet, automated. Robots do heavy lifting. Computers control precision. Workers monitor, adjust, troubleshoot. It's safer, cleaner, easier physically, but also isolating, precarious, meaningless. That pride in building things, gone when you're watching machines build things, that camaraderie from shared struggle, impossible when everyone's temporary. That security from mastering craft, irrelevant when technology changes faster than humans adapt. A modern factory worker might never touch the product, never see completed items, never know where products go. Just watch screens, hit targets, hope contracts renew. The few union shops remaining fight desperate rearguard actions. Each contract negotiation means more concessions. Benefits grandfather for current workers, but disappear for new hires. Two-tier systems divide workers, prevent solidarity. The community impact is devastating. When factories closed, towns died. Not metaphorically, literally. Young people left seeking work. Businesses closed without customer base. Tax revenue vanished. Schools consolidated, then closed. The downward spiral accelerated. Today's remote work promises revival for dying towns. But remote workers aren't factory workers. They don't shop Main Street, drink at local bars, join churches. They order Amazon, socialize online, remain outsiders. The factory whistle synchronized community life. Everyone knew shift changes, payday, vacation weeks. Retailers stocked accordingly, restaurants staffed appropriately. Life had rhythm. Now every household runs different schedules. No shared experience, no common purpose, no binding force. Towns become collections of strangers, not communities. Can manufacturing communities ever return? Politicians promise manufacturing revival. Bring jobs back. But which jobs? The 40-year career with pension, the union wage supporting families, the company loyalty building communities? Those jobs aren't coming back. Automation eliminated most. Globalization moved others. Shareholder capitalism killed the rest. Modern manufacturing needs fewer workers with different skills. Programming robots, not operating lathes. Managing logistics, not manning assembly lines. These jobs pay well, but employ few. One automated plant replaces 10 traditional factories. 1,000 jobs become 100. Communities can't rebuild on such thin foundations. Here's what the factory whistle really represented. That whistle meant more than shift change. It meant belonging, purpose, future. Workers weren't just earning paychecks. They were building America, supporting families, creating communities. The reciprocal relationship between company and worker, worker and town and company created stability. Everyone depended on everyone. Success was shared. When that whistle fell silent, more than jobs disappeared. A way of life ended. The promise that hard work guaranteed security broke. The ladder from high school to middle class collapsed. What remains are ruins, empty factories, broken communities, discarded workers. The new economy offers opportunities, but not security. Flexibility, but not stability. Wages, but not careers. The question haunting America's industrial heartland: can we create meaningful work that lasts? Can communities rebuild around something besides factories? Can workers find identity beyond temporary contracts? The factory whistle is gone forever. What replaces it matters. Because work isn't just income, it's identity, community, purpose. The 1965 factory worker knew who he was, where he belonged, what he built. Today's gig worker knows none of these things. That's not progress, that's loss. And until we acknowledge what we've lost, we can't build something better. The whistle called workers to more than jobs. It called them to lives of meaning, stability, and dignity. Its silence echoes still in empty factories, broken communities, and workers forever temporary in an economy that promises nothing beyond next quarter's earnings. The American worker deserves better than perpetual insecurity. But first, we must remember when work meant more than just survival. When the factory whistle promised a future, not just a shift.